Hello everybody, how you all doing? Good afternoon. I'm sorry I actually came online late. The place I was supposed to use, my neighbor's dog started barking and I had to transfer everything down to a different part of the house. All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Omalicha Isioma, as you know, and I am a transformational speaker and also a herbalist. I believe in the use of herbs to heal, and I'm also an energy healer. All right, without wasting so much time, I want to talk about the benefits of sex. I know when a lot of persons saw the e-flyer, they were shocked because they know I don't really talk about sex, all that, and I don't subscribe to casual sex. But every day we grow and we evolve, and I decided to talk about the benefits of sex, especially between couples, not teenagers, between couples. Okay, and first and foremost, I want to tell you this. If you have anybody around you that claims to be a celibate and doesn't complain of constant body ache, that person is not telling you the truth. If the person is not actively involved in meditation, exercise, yoga, and that person tells you he or she is a celibate, that person doesn't complain of constant, when I mean constant body ache, that person is not telling you the truth. So today I want to share with every one of us the benefits of sex. People should not shy away from sex. Growing up in religious organizations, somehow they made us to believe that sex is just for reproduction, and deep down a lot of persons, they grew up with that mentality that even when they get married, they begin to see sex as just for reproduction, and after that they shut down. But I want to share with us today the importance of sex to the human health. Health is wealth. So number one is that it improves the immunity of our body. Participating in sex 1 or 2 times per week helps boost the immune system. It helps to build up your immune system. A research that was done was shown that people that regularly involve in sex, couples that regularly get involved in sex, they tend not to fall ill as compared to those that are not having sex. Okay, a good sex life is good for your heart because sex keeps your estrogen and testosterone in balance. So when either one of these is low, you begin to have a lot of problems. You begin to have a lot of health challenges like diabetes, like osteoporosis and heart diseases and osteoporosis. All right, so because even recently I lost someone to prostate cancer, and while in the hospital, the doctor asked me what was his kind of job when he was young, and I told the doctor that he wasn't always at home because of the nature of his job. He was always far away working, and he said that is one of the causes of the cancer, prostate cancer, that constantly having sex helps to reduce the chances of a man having prostate cancer. Okay, so sex supports youthfulness, it makes our skin look soft and supple, okay, because the estrogen increases collagen production. We all know that collagen is good for the skin. It makes the skin, strengthens the skin, it gives the skin thickness. Okay, so additionally, orgasm, when a woman attains orgasm, or a man, it helps to release oxytocin, which helps to lower stress level. All right, sex is another form of exercise. That is just the truth. Sex is another form of exercise. So I will encourage couples or partners, as the case may be. I don't believe in casual sex. I will say it anyway. I don't believe in casual sex because there's nothing casual about sex, because I believe sex is the coming together of two energies. So by the time you sleep with John, Peter, Paul tomorrow, or Amaka, Ngozi, and everybody tomorrow, what happens? You begin to share your energies around and merge with other energies that you don't know where it's coming from. So I'm talking to specifically couples. I'm talking to couples now. Okay, sex is another form of exercise. How many of us actually exercise? That's just true. Most of us, we don't. And even me, the only exercise I do is I take a walk and I swim. But when you have sex constantly, it's another form of body movement, and the different positionings of turning here, turning here helps to tone the muscles of the body. Okay, and 30 minutes of vigorous sex burns up 100 calories, and we all know the importance of physical exercise to the body. It helps to reduce blood pressure. So I will encourage couples to constantly get involved in sexual activities. All right, so sex also helps to burn calories. It boosts the release of nitric oxide, which increases blood flow and oxygen in the body, and this is what leads to afterglow. That's just the truth. When you see some persons, you see a girl or a guy that is just there, after a while you see the person glowing, shining, and everybody like, what is happening? Usually when you trace very well, minus money, when you trace very well, they are now in a very healthy relationship and probably having sex. So sex helps with it is a physical exercise that helps to make one glow. There's this after sex glow. That's why you see some persons, once they get married newly, you see the lady that is very skinny, she's beginning to look so fine. Her skin is glowing, her skin is shining. That's as a result of after sex glow. Okay, so sex reduces acne, because we all know that sex is now an exercise. It's not just for reproduction. Sex is actually an exercise, and when people are stressed up, they tend to release HPA, which is hypothalamus pituitary adrenal. Okay, and this hormone causes production and growth of oil glands and inflammation. And this particular hormone, when it's we now know that oil gland secretion and inflammation are the contributors of acne formation. That is why then when we're still much younger, when I was like in my 20s, when you have pimples all over your face, you say, this girl, they do, that kind of local way of saying, this girl, they do, this guy, they do, because so. But I'm not beginning to believe that it's true, because with the research that I've gone research now, it has shown that sex helps to reduce acne, skin diseases, and skin disease and other skin diseases too. All right, so sex, like I also said, sex counts as an exercise. The various position when you turn, back, down, this, that. Most of us can't involve ourselves in exercises that will have to turn like this, turn here, and turn around. Okay, but when you constantly do that through sex, it helps your body. All right, so it also helps to lower the blood pressure. It improves sleep, because by the time you have sex, it releases prolactin, which is responsible for sleepiness and feelings of relaxation. So it helps to fight insomnia. So sometimes when people are saying they are always up at night, when you check very well, most of them are actually single people without a partner. I'm single too, but I'm single too, but that is just the truth. Okay, it improves bladder control. Okay, whatever thing you don't use, after a while it will depreciate. That is just the truth. If you park a car for too long, you are not helping that car, because after a while that car, the tires and everything will start going bad. That is how it is with sex. So when you don't have sex constantly, what happens, gradually you begin to have your libido would drop, and you begin to have pains while having sex. So if you want to increase your libido, constantly have sex. If you are trying to have a baby as a man, constantly have sex with your wife too. Okay, then it has also been shown that, look, I've talked about that, and that has been backed by the Journal of American Medical Association, that regular ejaculation, it is good for men to prevent prostate cancer. All right, and also too, why you need to have sex constantly is because it will help you to increase your libido. Whatever thing you don't use, you just dump it there. What will happen? After a while, you begin to feel pains when you're having sex, and your libido will drop. Okay, and good sex is another good workout for women, because pregnancy, menopause has a way of weakening the muscles significantly. So when you constantly have sex, it helps with your pelvic muscles. It helps with the pelvic muscles, especially when women are getting older. They begin to have, some of them start to have urinary inconsistency. but when they constantly have sex, it will help them with their bladder control. So we shouldn't make mockery of widows that are in their 50s or people in their 60s that want to get married. We shouldn't make mockery of them, because it is very, very important that women and men should have sex constantly, because it is good for their health. Also, sex boosts one's self-esteem. The feeling of somebody loving you, holding you. That is why I said earlier that one of the signs you will know if someone is actually a celibate. They tell you that they are a celibate. The way you know is they are always having constant body ache. And when you look down deep down the subconscious, because now I'm just talking about the medical aspect, but oftentimes most sicknesses, most diseases, they start from our mental state. Okay, and when you feel unloved, when you feel not appreciated, gradually you begin to have body ache. But by the time you constantly have sex with your partner, it begins to boost your self-esteem. You feel liked, you feel appreciated by someone. So please, I want to beg everyone today. I know they'll say you never marry, they shook your mouth for married people matter, but please, I'm begging women, men, please don't deny your partner of sex. Constantly have sex. Of course, in everything we do in this life is a balance, because too much of everything is bad. Not that now that I've said that sex is good for one's health, you will not start having sex morning, afternoon, evening, afternoon, morning, without eating, without drinking. Sex. No, that's not it. Everything is balanced. Please, women, stop denying your partners of sex because you want to punish them, or you say, I don't want to finish it and when you take do. No, sex is actually good for your health. When I even went through everything down here, I was like, wow, sex is even very, very good for the women. The benefits are, I don't want men to start using it against women, but the benefits are enormous for women and even men as well too. So we should constantly, women, don't deny your partners of sex, men don't deny your partners of sex. Try as much as you can to have sex. And for people that are single, the best way, I mentioned that on the fly, the best way to get the benefits of this sex is that, number one, you need to exercise constantly, practice meditation so that you always fall in love with yourself, practice meditation, so you always fall in love with yourself, deeply in love with yourself, so that body ache, the root issue, won't be there. Then secondly, exercise. You need to exercise every day, and as much as you can go to YouTube and start trying yoga out, so that you can get the whole, since you don't have anybody giving you those positions, you can get it, your lap, your pelvic, your body, your back, you do it on your own. All right, so I want to thank everyone. I don't like doing long live session because I don't talk too much. That's just the truth. I don't really like long live session, and I know data is quite expensive here in Nigeria. So I want to thank everybody that have contributed, that have joined me online. I hope you learned one or two things from here. And it's not only about learning, practice it as well too, because health is wealth. At the end of the day, the money, the houses, the cars that you're struggling to get, if you're not healthy enough, you won't enjoy them. That's just the truth. So please, God has nature, God, the cosmic, they have blessed us with sex. So please, we should try and enjoy sex, because sex is actually good for our health. Thank you so much, Judith Ifeanyi Chukwu. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you that have joined me. Thank you. So till tomorrow when I come your way again with another interesting topic, take good care of yourself. Bye.